What did you say? Oh, I'm going now? Okay. John Locke once said that the three most fundamental human rights are life, liberty, and property. And the defense of human rights is something that civilization has had for a long time, especially with life. Notice that life was John Locke's first right, because the right to life is often considered one of, it is the most fundamental right. You have the right to your life, you have the right to live. And so when it comes to instances of the death penalty, it's really, it's a big issue of debate, and there's a lot of controversy over it, because it involves taking away that right from a criminal, but it's still a person. So I mean, there's a lot of debate over it. Furman v. Georgia was actually the first major Supreme Court case to deal with the death penalty, and it was the first to address issues of the constitutionality of the death penalty, and it set the stage for the rest of the capital punishment debate that has gone on since then. That was when it first really started. It was in the early 1970s, and what it was is this guy named William Henry Furman was really poor, really desperate, so he broke into someone's house trying to get food and stuff, but he accidentally woke up the guy who lives there, and the guy came downstairs, and so Furman tried to escape, and in the process of escaping, the gun that he had to try to scare someone off, he didn't mean to kill anybody, but the gun that he had, while trying to escape, he tripped and fell, and the gun went off, and it shot and killed the guy who killed him. And so under Georgia's existing state law at the time, because the killing happened during the commission of a felony, first of all, it was automatically considered murder, even if he didn't have that intent, but also he was eligible for the death penalty under the existing law. And the Georgia court did give him the death penalty, but they took it to the Supreme Court, and on a controversial 5-4 decision, they ruled in favor of Furman and decided not to give him the death penalty. Oh, man, I used up my time. Okay, it was a really important death penalty case. It set the stage for the rest of the death penalty debate, and it talked a lot about the constitutionality of the death penalty.